entertainment industry in Austria?
Well, the problem of entertainment industry in Austria is that Austria is a small country with not as many possibilities to spread your music. It depends on what kind of music you do. If you do classical music, of course, you're going to be on radio, on Ö1, and if you're good, and they're going to spread your music, you're probably also going to get a little bit of money. But if you do hip-hop or reggae or these musics that are not really into their frame, then it's going to be difficult.
But my problem is the youth, the Austrian youth love hip-hop.
Yes.
Why Austrian youth wouldn't want to change that?
Well, actually they are, and maybe this COVID situation is also helping young Austrian music progress. I can tell you this. There is this radio station called FM4 here in Austria.
Yeah.
They do push a lot of Austrian music. Also the ORF, the Ö3, or I don't know, they play a lot of Austrian music. They play a lot of Reinhard Fendrich, all these people, these big stars, yes, and that's how they make the money.
But they don't support the young upcoming artists.
Well, they do. There's like artists like Bulldog, who are now really big Austrian acts, but they started small and they got pushed by FM4 and then also by other radio stations. So you do have here and there the possibility to present yourself and then to get pushed if, you know, it depends on the time, the place, the people you know. It's, you know, it's always a combination.
But it's so difficult.
Of course.
It's so difficult.
Of course.
I posted on my Facebook page last week. I posted, I want a radio and TV license, if it's possible for an Auslander like me.
Yeah.
So that I can create a music channel that supports young Austrian artists.
Yes.
It has to be 95% music channel.
Yeah.
Because I have a feeling that the radio stations and TV stations are not doing a lot to support young Austrian artists. Only when you have made it already, they can play your song. But when you are coming up, it's very, very, because like someone like you have done a lot. You know how much you have put on the entertainment industry.
I don't even want to know.
I'm telling you, I was going through your YouTube, I saw wonderful classic works you did 12 years ago. And I'm saying that someone like Topoke should be a household name in Austria if that platform is here supporting young artists. Also what you did with Tres Monos, the energy with you, Tres Monos plus Kratiza on stage is so powerful. You can perform in Hollywood.
True.
You know, but after that, what happens? You go back to your house, everybody goes back to their house. There's no
support.
No support.
Yeah. The problem is, you see, that with the music that I do, for example, because if you take my situation, I am very political, you know that.
Yeah.
I always try to speak the truth. I always try to speak against the oppression, against racism. Now, given the lyrics that I write, the energy and the songs that I put out, and the style, not everybody's going to play that on radio. You see? That's one problem. Yes, that why people don't push me or didn't push Tres Monos or Topoke. We did get played here and there, and like I said, FM4 did play us here and there. Even Ö3 played us here and there. But the platform is not here for this kind of music. It's lacking. You see, maybe in America I would have had more chance. People told me, why didn't you go to Germany, or why don't you go to Germany? I started early with a family. I was 24 years old when my children were born. It's not easy, of course.
You know what my wish is? I wish that one day a young Austrian, because I don't know who will watch this later on, it has not come to the mind of a young Austrian, maybe who has lived in America before, who saw how they are doing, how radio stations or TV stations, how they run stations. And the person comes back here, get the license, and establish a young, not ORF, not full of pensionist TV, a young, energetic TV stations that will support any kind of art.
But you know, let me cut you short here. First of all, I want to say that also for the audience that you're looking now on your device, you're on the internet.
Yeah.
So television is not even something to think about. Because television is becoming obsolete. Everything is online, everything is internet. First thing. Second, you don't have to go to America to learn all these lessons about how to have a YouTube channel that works, how to promote yourself, how to get your numbers up. There are different tools that you can use. I'm lazy. I could do that I could have done that for Tres Monos. I could have done that for Topoke now for my own thing. But to tell you the truth, I'm lazy. So you need a team, you need your social media people, you need your people for graphic design, you need your people that do your music.
But that will bring us to the next question. Is Austria actually too small, or people are not willing to support the entertainment industry?
It's not that the people are not willing to support. People are willing to support, but it depends on what you call support. I think that a lot of young artists would need cash support, money, yes?
Okay.
Because when you want to do a video, even though you can do a video now, I do my videos with my phone, and then I cut them myself, I do the After Effects myself, but okay, I had to learn by doing it. Not everybody can do that. That's why some people need a little bit of cash to go to somebody that can make a video and say, here is 1,000 or 2,000 euros. I know it's not much, but can you do a whole video for that? And some people do it. Sometimes I do videos for 1,000 or 2,000 euros. But sometimes even cheaper.
But what in the angle I'm coming from is, if there will be more publicity for the young artist, and people get to know them, you on the television, you watch his music video. But doing the music video is not the main challenge. It's promoting the music video.
Promoting.
Getting it to the fans. So
exactly.
Because I remember when AkukoTv used to play I remember when AkukoTv used to play my music.
Yes.
AkukoTv in the Africa whatever.
TV,
yeah. I was working in Simmering. Sometimes Turkish kids come in and say, oh, cool man, we have this on Vianzia Gezin. You know, can you imagine if AkukoTv is playing my music every Saturday? One day I will organize a concert and many people will say, we know this guy, let's buy ticket and go to his concert. And this is how Austrian artists will get money. Will get more money by selling out his concert because people are watching him on TV.
Of course.
But now, like you said, TV is going up because everything is going to social media. What do you think is the problem of Africa when it comes to development? Okay.
The problem of Africa when it comes to development, that we rely on Europe, that we rely on organizations outside of Africa for our own progress. That is my firm and true belief.
We are consumers.
We are consumers. We're not producing anything. I was talking to my brother the other day. They're buying land in Africa now, in the Congo, because they want to produce. They want to grow and produce and yes, produce at home and export it. We import everything because we lack this pride in producing our own materials, our own, because like we talked when we were talking about the color of the race, the positive discrimination. When I come, they see me, they say, a white guy, he must be intelligent, he must be rich, he must be better. And that's the same mentality that we have when it comes to our own country, our own progress. We think that everybody else is better than us, is more intelligent than us, is richer than us. And we know that's not true.
That mindset has to change.
That mindset has to change. You know, we have to change how we think about ourselves. Africa is not poor. The Democratic Republic of Congo is one of the richest, if not the richest country in the world. We have coltan, we have diamond, we have gold, we have agriculture, because we always talk about the minerals, but we also have agriculture, land, tourism. We have billions, and it's green, right? We have billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of assets and resources that do not belong to us. And
the world is grabbing these resources now. The world is hunting for African resources.
Of course. And we were talking about unity. This can only happen when we are not united. So you have some politicians that are corrupt that get a few $1 million.
One of the main problems.
And I know that $100 million is a lot of money for one person. But for a country like Nigeria or for a country like the Congo, $100 million is nothing, because it is worth hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars. yes, that we lose every year to corruption, to evasion, to fraud, to theft, plain and just say it like it is, it's theft, it's Diebstahl, yes? And this is complicit with European governments that have no problem at all doing business with these corrupt governments and dictators, as long as they get what they need out of it.
So, right, what you just said now means that you cannot easily say that African politicians are corrupt alone. Because Europeans are working hand in hand with them.
Of course.
Who gives them that money is the Europeans, who knows that they'll put the money in their pockets.
Of course. So that's what happens when you're not unified, okay? We need this understanding. Change the mentality of seeing us as the poor, as the weak, as those who need help. We need to stop taking help from the European Union and from all these, we don't need that money.
And make use of our resources.
Our resources. You know, actually we should be as intelligent as the Chinese were back in the day, and we should close all borders. We should stop business with all these European countries. And we should look inwards, heal, see where we go from there.
And produce and use what we produce.
And use what we have. And if they come to divide us, fight them to death.
Exactly.
Fight them to death. Because, Topoke, how can you say that? You want to be aggressive, you want to be a savage. You are propagating Gewalt, how do you say that? Violence. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You are saying the truth.
We are under attack for over 500 years. Have we been under attack?
And we don't even realize it.
Killing us, raping us, colonizing us, enslaving us, giving us our freedom, but only on paper, because we're still colonized now in Africa. We're still not the masters of our own
African
future.
countries are still paying tax to France.
Can you imagine that?
And the whole world is keeping quiet.
Can you imagine that? We are paying this so-called colonial tax. Like, so we have to pay them because they had to give us our liberty. You have to realize that this system can only thrive when it oppresses and enslaves and robs other peoples of their future. And we need to understand that. We need to. It's important. And there are people like Kemi Seba. Kemi Seba, I don't know if you know him, is a young, well, he's 39 years old, I think he turned now. But of the younger generation of Pan-Africans, because we talked about Lumumba before, and a lot of people like to go back in history and say, oh, back in the days. No, we have young people like Kemi Seba who opened their mouth against all these dictators. Kemi Seba, after 1 year of being banned to come into Mali, after 1 year now he set his foot in Mali for the first time after a year, and the people supported him. Yes, Kemi Seba fights against the franc CFA. It's this economical zone that France has imposed on Benin, Senegal, all these ex-French colonies. Yes, my school is over there at the front. Anyways, and Kemi Seba is fighting against the franc CFA because this franc CFA is keeping us colonized. It's still stealing from us. And now they want to change that franc CFA in the ECO. You know what the ECO is? No. ECO is going to be the new European African currency.
Tagged to euro.
But you know how they did it? The President Macron went to force his colonial puppets, to sign quickly that they have the ECO, that the ECO is going to be the new African currency. Normally, who is Macron to tell African presidents that the ECO is going to be what they can use? Normally, the African Union, and I'm talking about all you corrupt leaders of the African Union.
Is toothless, toothless Bulldog.
You should meet together and you should tell us what our future African currency is going to be.
What has African Union achieved since they formed African Union?
Nothing. We are still slaves of Europe. We are still dependent.
See the corruption in Uganda. Museveni, you see the corruption there.
We see.
And the African Union is keeping quiet. That union should be dissolved completely.
Exactly.
Because they are doing nothing there.
You're doing nothing, absolutely nothing. You do not represent the people. You do not represent the countries and the peoples of Africa.
What nonsense.
What are you doing there? Oh, we should wait. Until when should we wait? The white man already told us we should wait. Freedom is coming. Freedom has not come until this day. And you people who are supposed to lead the way and show us where freedom is, you are blinded by money, by corruption. You are not doing anything. You are playing petty games. Yes, while our people are dying of war, of hunger, of famine, of whatever, diseases. It's so sad. It's sad to see. And that's the secret of the success of the white man and the Europeans, is that he has divided us. He has divided Nigerians in Igbo, Yoruba, whatever. He has divided the people in Rwanda in Tutsis and Hutus. He's divided the people in Congo in, oh, you're Muswahili, you speak Lingala, you're a Bantu, you're this, you're that. That's the secret of his success. Divide and conquer, divide and rule. Yes, that is it. And we are still falling into this plan. That's why people like Kemi Seba, modern day Lumumba, are very important, because they bring this idea of Pan-Africanism back on the table. It is important to understand.
They eliminate them now.
It's important to understand that only together we can thrive and we can become a better people. Yes, and of course he says, Kemi Seba himself, he says that it could be that they could kill him anytime. Of course, and we know that Europeans love to do that with Malcolm X, with what's his name, Dr. King, yes, with Lumumba, with Thomas Sankara, with you can name him, with Gaddafi, you can name a whole list. All our heroes are their terrorists. Why? Because our heroes fight for us, for our freedom. So of course, for us, they're freedom fighters, but for the enemy, they're terrorists. It's normal. Yes.